Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to look at this little book. So this is Music is a Rainbow. So this is a cute little children's picture book about a little boy who he watches his father in the morning before he goes to work. And his father tells him not to close up the holes in his life and to let a rainbow shine through. And he talks about his mother who loves him and then how she gets sick and he becomes sad. But he hears music and he hears the rainbow in the music. First it's the girl behind the wall, then his friends call him outside to get into trouble. But he goes to the movie theater and he listens to the music and he's able to forget for a while. Sorry, my husband just sneezed in the and he's loud. Moving on. And then his friends and him break into a rec center and he finds the piano and he starts pressing the keys. And that's really the end of the story. There's no real resolution here, but it's very much a story of how a little boy chooses a different path every time and uses it through music. He finds music he can play the colors. So this is an African-American story about music, which is something I love. I also love doing multicultural books. And the artistry is wonderful. So the author is Bryan Collier. I may be mispronouncing that. And he's a 4-time Caldecott honoree. So you have the pictures of the dad and little boy. He's watching his dad. Looks like his dad has boxing gloves there. His father hugging him. It's done, I think, in a mixture of collage and watercolor is what the artist did. So again, there's beautiful colors. And there's his mother. His mother gets sick when he's 11. When he's 7, so he's a pretty young kid. And the birthday kind of wrecked. It's not a good thing. And he hears music and he's at peace. And then his friends are calling him outside. And you see collage done. And he sees the movie theater. And again, he hears the music. And then they sneak into the rec center. And he sees the piano. And he finds the music. And that's the end of the book. So it's very cute. It doesn't really have a resolution. There's not a huge story here. It's just different choices this boy makes. The author mentions in the back that it's inspired by Maya Angelou, as well as Robert Frost's the poem The Road Not Taken, which oddly enough is a favorite of mine. The Road Not Taken is probably one of my favorites. And then Quincy Jones, a renowned musician and producer and humanitarian. So those were the 3 people who inspired the author to create this book, which is very much a story of a boy making choices and choosing music over various different things. So it's not very long. It's definitely a good story if you are African American looking for children's books with African American culture. It's a book for people who love music, and if you're talking about music and how it can make you feel, because that's the big thing in this book. It's about how music brings color into life. It allows this little boy to be at peace after his mother gets sick and goes away, and it allows him to find purpose. So it's a very cute, very simple story. Sorry, I have a small child. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. And we have an active day tomorrow. So, and she got me up at like 5:30 because toddlers. So that is the end of this story in this video. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. And again, I'm covering music this month, so I have a couple other music books. I think I'm covering actual musicals, which are a little bit more on the older kids side, though of course younger kids can enjoy the musicals as well. So And I cover a wide variety of stuff. Sometimes I cover children's books like this. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do more advanced stuff. I do more other nonfiction stuff and fiction stuff. I'm covering a bunch of book series this year in 2023. This is being filmed in November of 2022. So I'm covering the Princess Diaries. I'm doing some Tamora Pierce. I'm doing the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, which is Catherine Lasky. I'm going back to Meg Cabot, who's the author of the Tamora Pierce of the Princess Diaries, and I'm going back to Catherine Lasky in the end of the year, and I'll probably carry that into 2024. There's a lot of book series I like to cover, along with, of course, a lot of standalone books, as well as theme-based films and media content, as well as travel content when we can, and various other homeschooling resources, again, when I can get them in. I always have videos, book reviews, and film and media reviews. They come out Mondays, Fridays, no matter what. Sorry, there's a cat in my lap. Yes, you will periodically see the cat, but if I pick her up, she's going to bite me. So, again, like and subscribe. Check out what I've got. Leave a positive comment if you have one. Thank you.